So here we have the Mini Countryman on a 62 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well. You can fold down those 3 seats that you see there. They also slide forwards and backwards to either give you more boot space or more legroom for rear passengers. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the rev counter, the digital readout for the speedometer, and then the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 59,158. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have stereo controls, and on the right hand side cruise control. Over in the centre we then have the main speedometer for the car. We have the fuel gauge, as you can see as well, and then the stereo. So down the bottom here you can select between your AM and FM radio, your DAB radio, CD player, auxiliary input, and we have 2 USB inputs as well. You can pair your phone up. We have an onboard computer. We can configure things like the time, for example. We could change the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius, whichever you want to do in there, and we can go back a step. And we've even got Mini's customer service phone numbers in that menu as well. Below that, we have the CD player. We then have climate control, so you can adjust the temperature, the fan speed, and the direction the air is being distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off, back on, or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperature that you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will override that. You can press auto if you wish to, and you'll just go back to whatever setting you had it on previously. We can recirculate the air that's in the car. It's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature you set just here. If you hit max, the car will cool itself down as quickly as it can. You can override that again whenever you wish to. We have driver side front electric window and rear, and then rear passenger and front passenger. You can deadlock, so you can lock the car doors and unlock them from the outside. We can turn off our traction control. We can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is turned off when that light shows. We can turn on the child locks for the rear windows so they can't be operated from the rear. We have front and rear fog lights there as well. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then down here your USB and auxiliary inputs. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.